Morning, everybody. Day 6, I think. And it's raining. I can hear it. It's just pouring out there. It's crazy. I ended up in a hotel because I was just too tired. I hiked to the top of these mountains. I wanted to stay in a convent. And because the nuns sing in the evening, I guess it's just beautiful. But they were packed out. And by the time I hiked up the mountain and came back down, it's like I just want a place. So I ended up in a hotel. Some pilgrim, huh? Um, oh, anyway, uh, there'll be some people drop out today probably, or they'll taxi forward or something like that. It's interesting to watch the behavior of people on pilgrimage. I've seen lots of them jump into taxis. They're getting farther down the road. They're just tired already, and they don't want to deal with it. And mostly they just don't have the concept of pilgrimage, what it is in a Christian sense, and what they don't have a clue what the Camino de Santiago is. They pulled it up, but mostly they know somebody who's done it, or they read a little bit about it, but they're spiritually ignorant. Um, and I hope and pray that changes by the time they get to Santiago. I don't know how you can't see God in the history of church and that whole thing in this trek. It'd be pretty hard not to. Um, so we will see. Uh, I haven't seen that many people of faith. I mean, I've talked to some. I bet you less than 10%, maybe even 5% that are here with desire to grow in their relationship with the Lord. It'll be interesting to see how they progress as we get closer to Santiago. Just in the last 10 years, the change has been immense. My first one, 2014, there was a lot more Christians, a lot more people of faith, a lot of Catholics doing the thing, and they go to Santiago, thank St. James for a safe trip, that whole thing, get their indulgence, all that stuff that I don't even fully understand. But it's cool to see him doing that, and there's so much history here, and church history, so much church history. I'm reminded of John Brierly wrote the big travel guide. I actually have one right here. The numbers of pilgrims have been increasing so much. I mean, I think we're in like the 300,000 a year number, and he attributes that to people wanting to fill a void. And I think he's right. They may not even know it. Not all of them. They distrust the church, and the church has gotten a bad rap over the last century, and so at least many decades. But they're spiritually starving, and they see pilgrimage, a trek, and so he thinks that number is because of that, and he may very well be right, and we can certainly hope so. And so by the time they reach Santiago, they will have gained a sensitivity at least to what God can do in their life. Reminded of I don't remember who said it. In life we have Christ behind me, Christ before me, Christ all around me, and Christ within me. And that's the driving factor behind the ancient pilgrimage. I can't remember who said that, but that was much motivation. So, for me, it's part challenge and part spiritual growth. Uh, your bubble that you live in gets way smaller on this Camino. I mean, my world evolves around what's in my backpack, and I'm very in tune with my body, and especially my feet that hurt really bad, getting the blisters already. And knees hurt, hips, it just hurt. It just hurts. And so a lot of people think, well, that's dumb. Why would you go? Well, I think in some ways it's like fasting. I'm giving of myself with the intent of drawing closer to God. So and it can be very complex to me. It's simple and it's visible. I wish everybody could do this. Just experience it, even if just for a couple of weeks. Give of yourself long days, not music, not nothing, just me and beautiful country and just dialed in, resetting that barometer, the relationship with God and seeing His vision for the future. So that's it for now. I'm gonna have to put on my stuff and my poncho, and I don't want to go, but doggone it, I'm gonna do it. Won't be the first time. I've hit rain, hit snow, days and days of rain with wind, and bare legs under my poncho. It's gonna be rich. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. I'll catch up later on. I'll let you know how the day went.